Investors are going to see the emerging market aspect of Iraq as a no-brainer, especially with the largest financial institutions, energy companies in the world there. I think markets see growth, and when they see growth they get FOMO, fear of missing out. Timing of this could very well be in Iraq's best interest because it's going to have a very big positive impact, especially if they get this done by the end of the year. It's probably going to make the market really happy. You are watching Khan Baba, today December 10th evening. The CBI governor himself discussed the potential rate change. It's not so much a step-by-step instructions on how to exchange the currency, you Iraqi citizens. It's more, hey, we're doing this. Hey, you got to do some things. Hey, we have details for you. That's what Alak is doing. He's putting all this information in the Gazette for the citizens to see. Saleh. Economic diplomacy opens up prospects for diversifying the Iraqi economy and strengthens its position in global markets. The Prime Minister's financial advisor, Mazhar Mohammad Saleh, confirmed on Tuesday that economic diplomacy has opened up broad horizons for diversifying the Iraqi economy. These are steps that will enhance Iraq's international position, reduce the fragility of its rentier structure, and build a diversified economy that is more capable of facing economic fluctuations in the world. Inside of the country of Iraq, there's a fixed rate that is being established to allow the Iraqi dinar to be 1-to-1 on par with the American dollar. Not pegged, but on par. All of this is in country, inside of the borders of Iraq. The dinar is about to go into a float in the world markets outside of Iraq. It is the people outside of Iraq that will cause the supply and demand. That means it's going to go up in value, let's say $3.22. But if they start at $3.22, then they may cap it at $4.25 the way they said. This is multiple exchange rates. The U.S. government has built the largest consulate in the world in northern Iraq. This is important because this tells me we are getting closer and closer to being able to visit Iraq. CBI's Alak comes out on Iraqi television channel 1 Iraqi News, and he tells the Iraqi citizens we are introducing a multiple exchange rate. Now, before you lose it and say, that's not possible. You can't have two exchange rates. I understand. You cannot. There's only one exchange rate in the country of Iraq, which is going to be 1-to-1 when it's all over and done with. Now, the reason Iraq is doing this multiple exchange rate is because it is allowing them to transition from a fixed rate, 1320, to a float outside of the borders of Iraq. Multi-rates are for countries that have low exchange rates like the Iraqi dinar. Outside, supply and demand will drive the value up. So, the U.S. ambassador is now in Iraq and the U.S. President's envoy Savoy is due to arrive soon. What will they talk about? It is going to be about the demands of the U.S. for security concerns with the Iranian-backed militias still stationed in Iraq. The message is still the same: get them the hell out of Iraq. Washington calls on Baghdad to dismantle Iranian militias and affirms its commitment to working with Iraq. The Iranian militias are a problem and must be dealt with. However, do they need to do all this dismantling prior to the reinstatement, or just have a solid, agreed-upon plan in place? All we can do is pray that this is the case of having a plan in place, committed to, and then let the RV go. Supposedly CBI Alak said rate of 1310 exists through December 31st. Have you heard the same? Does this mean we wait until then? Nobody knows the timing, but Alak has mentioned for some reason that date and the rate a lot. There is a lot coming together in Iraq on New Year's Eve. Does not mean it cannot go before then. He said 1310 officially, legally expires at the end of December 25. For those of you who exaggerate, we're not saying there's a new rate on January 1st. We're talking about December 31st. We have no idea what's going to happen on January 1st. If you guys can't take a hint, I don't know how else they can tell you it's coming. That you're about to get your purchasing power. I don't know what's going to happen on the 1st of January 2026. I wish I did. I can only imagine welcome one-to-one emo. I wish I could tell everyone to go to the bank and exchange your dinar today, but this is simply not going to be the case. All the messages we are getting from the CBI now tell us that January 2026 is still a target for the reinstatement. Yes, there is evidence too, but there are also issues that must be worked out for the US to allow it to progress. Thank you for watching.